What's going on, guys? My name is Lane, also known as Shakalaka Lane.
And my name is Jack, also known as Sexy Potato. And welcome to episode 11 of Streamer Stories, where we talk about our progress in becoming content creators on Twitch, of course, and YouTube. And this is our first live version. Welcome.
Was not
Hello, everybody.
The glasses. I didn't see you were wearing glasses because I don't have the Discord pulled up.
I thought it was funny.
Turbo seemed like it too.
Turbo, hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up, guys? So first live. Guess let's just kind of get into it. Normal podcast, except it's live.
Yeah, it's just a little weird. I don't know.
We will be, I guess, answering questions if anyone has them in chat. So just throw them out there. If we'll kind of be reading them, and then we'll keep them in the back of our minds for later.
Yeah.
So usually we talk about our YouTubes. It's going well.
No, new gear. We start with new gear.
You're right.
Lane,
new gear.
Which I don't have any.
You still haven't got it.
There we go. You gotta cover that.
Stream Deck is MIA.
Yeah, it's dead. Rip. Rest in peace, Stream Deck. It is never coming back to me. Okay. On that note, though, did you see that they released it so you can make your phone a Stream Deck?
Yes,
like,
I did.
Official software for like $2 a month.
Yeah. I
So,
saw that.
I might look into that until I figure out
until you can get
what
your Stream
happened.
Deck.
Yeah,
because it's super nice to have. It's super nice to have.
Yeah.
Okay, now videos. Videos is going pretty good. I like our averages is going up, except for The Last of Us, which we're fine with. Honestly, at this point, we just want to get through this Last of Us because it takes up so much recording time and editing time, and like we'd rather be doing like more creative stuff than just playing through The Last of Us, honestly. But
and part of the problem also doesn't help that my work is up to my hours, like an extra like 10 hours a week right now on me, so it's been extra hard for me. So apparently there's a free version of the Stream Deck. Good.
But we do want to finish it because like we don't want to just give up on a series, you know, like like if people come to our channel, like we want them to see, hey, these guys actually finished this series even though it's not getting as many views as their other channel or other videos,
other stuff. So hoping to get that done.
Yes.
It's been brutal.
We were gonna try and Jack had like no work on Monday, and we're going to try and bust it out, just basically spend the entire day recording The Last of Us, but unfortunately he had a graduation party to go to, and
not a party, a whole graduation.
A whole graduation to go to.
The whole graduation.
A whole graduation to go to, and I'm like, dang it! I just want to finish this game. I'm tired of taking up so much of our time to record.
It does. And that one specifically, I feel like the recording time's long.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to upload so often. That it's exhausting.
Yeah, and then and it does take it doesn't take as long to edit as our other videos.
The editing is pretty short for that one.
Yeah, because you basically just go through it, make sure the audio is all good, and then slap an intro, outro to it, and we're done. It's not like like in the serving video where I'm making cuts and switching between my perspective and Jack's perspective. It's a lot easier to edit, but we're editing every single day at this point.
Yeah, and you still have to deal with encoding, uploading.
Yeah.
Doing all the I can't even think right. All the stuff when you upload to YouTube, the tags, all that crap.
It just adds up, and it's like I said, like I have ideas, and I'd like to spend that time recording and doing stuff like more creative stuff that will.
Yeah, and I think it's making a hit on our ability to make the other.
Yeah,
just because of the time. So
exactly.
So I had to get that done. I do like to. I do want it, but it needs to be done.
It needs to be done. We're doing too far to just give up now.
Yeah, too far in. Other than that, let's see. We had Bunny Man.
Bunny Man still rocking.
People like Bunny Man.
I'm happy.
I like playing it.
I'm starting to hate Bunny Man a little bit though, because it's starting to get difficult.
Bunny Man is getting hard.
These
last few levels are hard. We'll see if we can actually even beat the game.
I know. We're getting close. Well, like we said a couple episodes ago, what will happen first? Are we going to beat The Last of Us, or are we going to beat Bunny Man?
Yeah.
But those I mean, the last episode I cut it down to like I think like 30-40 minutes, but it was like an hour 40 minutes of recording.
Yeah.
That I sifted through, and that's
that is something like I've heard is that people are like, well, Bunny Man videos are getting kind of long. I think I talked about this last time.
Yeah.
And it's just like there's a lot of content, but we also want to upload something, but we don't want to cut stuff out, but we need to cut stuff out. And it's like, what do you take? What do you don't take?
And also like we don't like want like one episode. It's like one episode to be per level or one level per episode. You know, like we want like you guys to see more of the levels and stuff. So
basically the recording times keep getting longer for less content, and
it's yeah, because like it's hard, especially in the beginning, because you're like, as I'm like cutting through, I'm like, all right, do I keep this part? It's funny, but it might not be funny enough to make the cut.
Yeah, exactly. You have to do like, I feel like rounds where you go through, like, okay, these are what I'm funny. Okay, this isn't enough. Well, I still have too much space to get rid of these two.
No, usually like I'll probably watch like the thing like 2-3 times to like cut like sections out that I thought were funny enough to keep at first.
Which one again just adds to the amount of time.
Yeah.
We're not full time. We got work and stuff to do as well.
Yeah, exactly. And then the pain games, I was salty. The salty
Lane
surfer.
Was so salty. I was just like,
I'm terrible at surfing like that. Like I don't think I've ever actually surfed before. I've never done a surfing. I didn't know
that. So that is also a problem that I don't think we expected with something like the pain games where we don't tell each other, is that I totally expected you to be totally fine at it.
With my 3,000 hours of CSGO.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's played 3,000 hours of this game. You have surfed. You just haven't done it. I mean, like I said, if it was beat hopping, I would have been fine. I've done beat hopping. I'm terrible at beat hopping. I've like never beat hopped, so I'm on the opposite side.
But for the next pain games, I do have a challenge that it's a game that I know we've both played.
That is too broad.
Exactly. But I know we have experience in it, so I think it's gonna not be like super one-sided, but I think I still have an advantage. Just because I can prepare for it. But that's the whole point, though. And then live podcast. Yeah. Streamer stories are somehow our most watched videos. Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey,
I guess people enjoy us just talking.
We talk a lot.
Yeah.
Ramble. I like to ramble.
Yeah, that's our videos. Doing great. We're getting more subscribers, so
yeah,
YouTube's going good.
Getting there. Still waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, like I said, that one thing I'm working on, hopefully, and will come out in a couple months, that will actually kind of push us, get us out there.
Because it's kind of hard with YouTube, because I definitely feel like I put at least that if
Han, you just cut out there.
Oh, sorry. I feel like we put at least like twice as much time, if not more, into YouTube than we do stuff.
Yeah.
And yet it feels like streaming is being so much more successful. And yes, Turbo, it is a secret.
It is a secret. Yeah.
It is a secret.
I'm excited for it.
You're gonna have to wait. I'm terrified. Lane's excited. I'm still waiting to hear more about it.
It might be super embarrassing, and it's just gonna be a flop. But
hey, no matter what, I think it will get views.
It will get views. I assume it's gonna get views. It's gonna be a lot of work.
Sorry, Turbo. I don't know. We might need Turbo's help at some point.
We might, maybe. We
might need your help,
because it does include music, and I like you are more musically adept than I am. So So like, yeah, I'm kind of taking like on like most of the work on this thing right now. So hey, Dr. McKojak. Yeah, but I'm taking on kind of like the workload for this right now, and so depending on how like I feel it's going, I might come to you and ask for some help. But right now, I think we're going to try and keep it for.
We don't want it. We want it to be something. Oh, we're hyping it up.
We're building the hype. Oh, no, it has to be good.
Yeah. Well, putting it on you, Lane. You're the one who's working on it most right now.
I mean, obviously, like I'm gonna get Jack's input on stuff, but I mean, there's only so much he can do with not having a music background.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying. I like music. Yeah. I want to get more into it, so this is a good way to start, I guess. Okay. I guess next we would talk about how our streams went.
Yeah. I'll start. I had an amazing Monday night.
I heard. I did. You had all about how good your Monday was.
Amazing Monday night. So I decided to finally switch off of Ghost of Tsushima because I figured it's like a big game that either everyone wants to play, right? So they're not going to go watch someone play it, because it's a single player game. You're not going to go watch someone play it if you're going to play it. And exactly. So I switched to this game that I've had in my library for months called the Talos Principle. It's like a puzzle game, and it's more than a puzzle game. It's a philosophy game. It just fucks with your mind, and it just brought people in. And oh, sorry. It just brings.
Go on YouTube.
Hey, Turbo, calm down. Or that's Dan. All right, we're just gonna ignore that.
They're the same color.
But so. And just brought people in, and like people just, I guess, like I had people wanted to hear me play music, so they kept paying me to play the music, and I think I ended the night with $64. I was like, good lord,
a lot.
That, like I didn't think I would break the record of my first stream as an affiliate, but I just somehow did.
Yeah, that is a lot more than I've ever made it.
And then like my average went up, was at like 9.8 I think for that stream too, which is much better than the week before, which is like at 3 or 2. Wednesday night was about 4 or 5. Was average. It was another average night, but still higher than what it was last week, so I'm happy. How are your streams going?
Ooh, my week was a bit I would definitely say it was a rougher one. This was probably my worst I've had since we've met like the community and all that, because I think I averaged about like maybe 3 on all the streams. One of them was at like 2 average, which was yesterday. So yeah, it was kind of rough. There was not a lot of people around. After my stream yesterday, I went into Breeze's chat and hung out with him. He was streaming to like one person, so I rated him with basically just myself. I was like, hi, I'm here now. Welcome. Let me rate you with myself. Just dramatic entrance. And I don't know, I just ended up talking to him about like how, like I was like, yeah, it feels like, it's kind of dropped off and all this stuff. I was talking about how I could work on it, and ended up kind of talking about like maybe changing my streaming schedule, because one thing I noticed is people like, I know for example Turbo always shows up at the very end of my stream, or like just people don't seem to be there, and also I tend to be a lot of other people are streaming, it feels like. So with school coming up for me in like a few weeks, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to start streaming earlier in the day.
Okay.
Because I feel like most people don't stream earlier in the day. So I've looked at my class schedule noon.
You just cut out again.
Oh well, like streaming earlier in the day. Most days.
Move your mic closer to your mouth.
Anyways, let me just also kick all my cables out while I do that. Because of when I stream, I'm like, or because my classes all are like done by noon most days, except for my clinical days, of course, which I'm not going to stream clinical days for obvious reasons. I'm not streaming after 12 hours in the hospital. So I'm gonna try to start streaming like maybe 1 o'clock Central Time. Obviously I can't do that now because of my work, but once school starts, I'm not gonna be working anymore. I'm pretty much just gonna be doing Twitch and school. That's all I'm gonna be doing, because I'm not doing running and all that stuff anymore like I was originally going to be doing. So when I think I think I might have more time to focus on streaming and YouTube once school starts.
Yeah.
Just because I'm spending like, so like I work like 35 hours a week at an outdoor pool. So
that's tiring. Like
it is 95 degrees outside. I'm sitting on a hot, dehydrated basically for like 6 hours at a time, and then trying to come back and do stuff for streaming and YouTube, and I'm just exhausted. And like I know I can work like even if I do like 35 hours of schoolwork, it's not the same as being outside in the heat for 35 hours watching kids in a pool wishing you were in there because it's so hot. So I'm excited for that, because I feel like a lot of things are going to change. I know that first week is probably going to be really crazy for me because I'm going to have clinicals. I'm going to be doing lots of much harder classes than I've probably taken so far. But also, I like the classes because it's science and nursing. So, whatever. Take that as you will. So that week's definitely probably going to be crazy. I probably will decide my streaming schedule will probably be maybe even that week. I might try to plan something, but I'm not going to have any guarantees.
Now, or do we so I was thinking because we do the YouTube thing, are we going to try and do the same thing, like where we stream on the same time, but we have different schedules?
See, that's another thing that I was talking about is it would help, it would give us more options where it's like, if you wanted to keep streaming at 8 p.m. or whatever time you want to, that's fine, because I'm going to be streaming early in the day. So I could stream on the same day as you and not feel like I'm stepping on your toes, because my stream will probably end before it starts. Unless you decide to also start streaming earlier, which
because I wanted to actually start streaming earlier, but I haven't, because I wanted to keep up the consistency with having the same time as you.
Okay, interesting.
So just because since we're sharing this YouTube, and I hopefully eventually the YouTube will blow up bigger than our Twitches, and it'll bring people too. Hopefully
fingers crossed, right?
We'll bring people over from our YouTube. I think it's nice, if we do not, if it's consistent between us. Because also I know eventually when the YouTube gets big enough, we're gonna be actually using our the WASD Twitch instead of our personal Twitches.
Yeah, because this podcast will eventually, hope if everything goes to plan, YouTube will start doing this to WASD.
Yes.
And then figure out how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So definitely something that'd be interesting to see if maybe we'll both end up streaming earlier in the day, because your schedule is much more flexible than mine is.
I work from home, so if I need to, I can just work the nights.
Yeah, it's you can work when you want to work. It's pools aren't open at night. I gotta be there all day. Okay, interesting.
Oh yeah, that's a good point too. The only thing is with that is so for donations and bits and stuff.
The question for the YouTube folks.
What was that?
You're answering a question or a comment. You should.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
We'll say that for later. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so now there's something I wanted to bring up to Jack. So earlier I talked to him because I watched a video on Harris Heller's channel, and he's
as
we all do, because we're streamers. And he was talking about how when he was first getting money, he wasn't buying new gear. He was buying stuff to basically make him a better person. He went and bought master classes. He went and did classes. He even bought classes to better make himself a better entertainer. And I'm that is an interesting thing that I did not think about. Instead of upgrading your gear, upgrade yourself.
Upgrade yourself.
Because you can have the best gear. You can have a 4K camera, a $5,000 mic. You're still going to be boring. If you're going to be boring, you're still going to be boring. You got to be upgrade. Yeah. You got to and I think because at first I talked to Jack maybe we should split this masterclass thing and we can learn some stuff from it. But then even later, I was thinking about, maybe I'll get into an improv class. You know? Because let's be honest,
taken sorry not to interrupt, but I've taken some acting stuff in college. I've also I've done a lot of speech and acting and stuff in high school, which was not too long ago for me. I don't know what you did specifically. I don't know if you ever did anything like that.
I did nothing like that in high school, no.
Okay.
But also because what made me think of the improv classes is actually Turbo's video that I think he released yesterday. He talked about how doing acting and stuff in high school and school and stuff helped him be more energetic and learn to be in front of a camera and stuff.
Yeah, I know that personally helped me with my confidence for this.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of
and I'm that's genius. Because
big brain, galaxy brain.
Because honestly, I won't even we can be entertained, but I wouldn't I would say we're probably below average on the entertainment scale.
Yeah.
Like I'm being honest. Like most people can probably go on and just be just as entertaining and be just as funny as us.
Yeah.
And I think like getting into these classes and stuff and like actually getting us like upgrading ourselves, like I said, will help with that. Like it'll push us beyond what we're probably capable of. Like I know if if we do this for years, we'll probably eventually get ourselves better. But I think like actually learning from someone on how to be entertaining, how to be funny, do that improv stuff, it'll make the process much faster. And I think it'll really help us grow. And I guess I've been talking, but what do you think about all that?
I mean, I think it's a really cool idea. I know like for me personally, it would be pretty hard to be able to find something like that I can do, just because, like I said, I'm a busy boy. I'm doing many things right now.
Yeah.
So, because like I think part of the reason that my streams have been doing rough lately as well is just like I'm just tired, man.
Yeah.
It's like, and I don't want to like overload myself as much as I have lately. Just like I'm like I said, I was like, I'm working 35 hours outside, hot, trying to do this YouTube, which takes a lot of time that people see. And then I'm also trying to get ready for nursing school. And I'm just tired, man.
Yeah. No,
and I'm already the kind of person that like, even when I'm like not like that, I also sleep a lot. Like I'm not an 8-hour guy. I'm a 9-10 hour guy. So I'm also trying to fit in that. Tired.
Yeah. Well, that's why I think like the masterclass stuff, because I don't know if you like look through it, but
I have not gotten a chance to look at.
Okay, but there were some classes that I'm like, I think that we could benefit from this. Like there's like a couple of comedy guys. There's some like storytelling stuff, like being in front of a camera and how to act, and it's like it's just a lot of useful stuff that I think we could take advantage of if we can absorb that knowledge and use it in our content.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And I think that's probably what you're going. I think that's probably what you're going to be limited to, because with the time, I don't think you have like the time that I do to go actually take a class on how to do stuff.
Yeah, well, shoot, even if we can, we'll see if we even have a chance to go to physical classes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's also that, like, who knows? Like, you might go for a week, next week they're banned indefinitely, until further notice. So that's also a thing to have to worry about. So, yeah, wow. Lots of things. And that'd be interesting because I feel like that specifically could be really useful for YouTube, where we can maybe do more of like more of a scripted situation, not as scripted, but like more planned out skit style thing or something
like more creative ideas. Like it's just I feel like it would just boost our creativity too. It just
absolutely.
I don't really see a downfall minus us paying all this money for the stuff and nothing turning out from it. But I mean that's kind of like what we're in here for. We want to try and that's what we're here for, right? To try new things, to try and make ourselves better content creators.
Yeah.
And then I know you had something that you said you wanted to bring up.
Oh, that was my schedule. That was the schedule thing.
Never mind.
I brought it up already. It's gone and passed.
All right. I guess it's questions, right?
Q&A. I think we'll have to scroll up a little bit.
Something. I can't remember what he said.
Growing the WSD channel.
Oh yeah, growing the WSD channel.
Like the Twitch channel, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if you just want to.
Okay, so the problem.
I kind of lost it.
No, I found it. Yeah, he said you guys should stream on different times. Why not just grow the WSD Twitch channel? The issue with that would be mostly taxes, because we're gonna have to put it in one of our names, and so that person's gonna be just basically get like be taxed and kind of be screwed.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, it's gonna be that. This is something that we're definitely gonna have to deal with later on if
you get big.
YouTube channel is successful enough that it makes money. Where it's like, how do we legally set it up to split it between us? Because I was like, I know like Lane and I will like split it as fairly as possible, but like it's probably better to have some kind of like legal format
documents. Yeah.
So as like
and
so it's like
itself is going to cost money, so
yeah,
it's like it's something that we want to get to, but we're not there yet.
Yeah, and yeah, that's something that we just are gonna have to really sit down and like actually talk about and work out, and maybe it probably would be something I might have to go with Lane, go meet up with Lane, go do some office and
sign some stuff. Yeah.
So
it's it is something that we want to do, but we're just not there yet.
Yeah. So no, absolutely, I do want to grow that, but I think better off in growing individually for now. And it's also something where it's like it's nice to have like I feel like our own creative spaces to do our own things as well.
Yeah.
A business page.
Yeah, but that's another thing.
I don't know how to do that stuff.
We're not there yet. Like there's no reason for us to go through all that,
Yeah, it's like, oh boy, we can put $20 in there. I also saw you got some bits earlier. By the way.
Did I?
Yeah, you got 100 bits from Mama Pig.
Oh, hey, Mama Pig, thanks for the 100 bits. None will be going to Jack.
None will. Yes, thank you for the dollar. Lane.
I turned off alerts on this just because I didn't want it to be like popping in and out. There's another 100 bits. Thank you, Mama Pig.
Oh, another 100 bits thing. Next week it's on my channel.
Okay, that's fine.
That is another thing I'm talking about is that because we're at an awkward phase where I think it's totally fun and I think it's worthwhile to do this online or like not online. Of course it's online, live, right? But it's like, are we gonna keep it on your channel forever? Do we want to put it on mine? But then we like our audience is like, oh, which one is it on this week? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, so and if it's something that becomes really successful, or it's like, we might actually have to move it to like the WSD channel just because like it might be like really really good to have on your channel, but then like, oh, that's not good for me.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Like I just made $2.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not like hurt by that. Like I'm not like, oh no, but like if it like actually becomes quite something, it might be the point where it's like, hey, I might be behind over switches to me, then you fine, but we switch back and forth.
Yeah, but then it gets confusing on who's what.
Yeah. So there's a good chance that I feel like this will be moved to the WSD Twitch channel eventually, which we've already reserved the rights, so don't you try to steal it.
It's just like for the first couple, like just to like so people know we're doing this live, we like wanted to do it on one of our channels, and I already, since I one that records it, I have like the overlay all set up.
Yeah, and also you stream as often a week, so it helps kind of, you don't stream as often as I do.
Yeah, exactly.
So it gives you that third day, so you're even with me.
Let's see. Anyone else have any questions?
And I was like,
I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I mean, real quick before we end it, I guess we'll go on for like a few more minutes. If anyone else has any questions or just any topics you want us to talk about, honestly.
Oh, this is totally unrelated, but this is a conversation that's gonna have to happen. What am I gonna do with my hair, Lane? Because hear me out. I'm getting into the nursing program. It's a decent incentive to cut my hair short again.
Ooh.
But the luscious locks. It's a tough choice because it will definitely be more work.
I wanted to talk to you about this alone. I was thinking about doing like a 24-hour charity stream.
I was also thinking about that. I totally forgot.
We set up a goal. If it reaches that goal, you cut your hair off.
Oh God!
I shaved my beard off at the same time.
Oh Jesus, that'd have to be pretty hard.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a pretty high goal.
So, because I know you wanted, because when we first started
this,
anybody watching this, you said
I wanted to do that. I told you I wanted to do that. Yeah, dude, live on stream. Like as soon as we hit that goal, right then and there.
Dude, I might have a mental breakdown. It's just shit in my head. Dude, I don't know, dude. I love my hair. Whew. Rat Tail, shut up, Will. Get out of here. No. Yeah, so that's, I don't know.
Like, because I was thinking, because like I wanted to actually like get like a little bigger first before I did it, because I do like want it to be like something like we can do it like and make like an actual difference, you know? Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I could probably do it right now. We might get like $200, and that's great. But
that would be that's super cool.
Yeah, but I want to actually make a difference. You know, like, you know what I'm saying though?
Yeah, no, I get you. Where yeah, where it's like, yeah, it'd be cool, but it's like, yeah, it's hard. But you can also it might just be fun to start, just to try it, to see how it goes.
That's true. Like I even did like a whole bunch of research on how to do charity streams.
Yeah,
and, like, they're saying like you should probably advertise it a month before you do it.
Yeah, I know. I would advertising it.
What charity?
Oh yeah, what charity? Yeah, exactly.
So,
this is your thing,
so I haven't like really picked out a charity, but I want to do something related to like children with cancer, because back in high school I actually lost my best friend to cancer. So yeah, I kind of want to like focus on that end. I know like he actually started his own charity called Austin's Rolling Dreams that was actually focused on helping children, like, you know, get out of hospitals, go actually enjoy the things that they want to do, give them enjoyment. But just some like political stuff happened after he passed away, and it just got all messy, and it just real unfortunate that like people like try to just take advantage of his charity and just try to profit off him, and I'm still pissed about it.
Yeah,
because I don't think they do anything anymore, which sucks. But
yeah, that's
like, if I could find like something like that that's like reputable, that would be awesome, and I'd probably do that. If not, I'll probably just do like
totally down to do it with you.
Basic, like one of those like basic like St. Jude's or something.
Yeah, no, I think that would be super cool, and I think you could get a lot of support for that for sure.
Turbo says, if we reach half the goal, shave half the hair.
No, God, dude, that's start your own. Interesting. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, that's like a whole thing though.
Also,
honestly.
we definitely do not make enough
to start our own charity. Like,
because I mean, like, even if we had 20, I don't know, that would be hard.
No, it would be. Yeah, that's kind of like what I want to do eventually, and maybe it might be sooner than later. Who knows?
Yeah, because I know you, and I remember when you first pitched this, I was like,
you cut out.
It's going to be, oh god dang it, sorry. I know when you originally talked about this, you were talking about how it might be a problem for me personally to be there, because I would be at school, and I was like, oh, I'll probably be doing sports and stuff, but I'm not, so I can actually partake in that, which would be super cool. I'd be super excited to do that. I don't know how exactly we would do it together, because it's like, obviously you'd want it on one stream. I don't know, it'd be interesting. I think it would be a very fun thing to do.
Yeah, something we'd have to figure out, but
it's definitely down the road a ways though. Anyway,
I mean, we could both just stream at the same time too for the 24 hours, and then both have our donation links to the charity.
Yeah, Lane just moved down here. You can live in this room.
Yeah, let me just oh my god, what did I just got just renewed my lease.
yeah, just get out of it. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's I only just renewed my own lease myself, so.
Any other questions anyone has? Real quick before we I just said this, but like end the podcast.
Yeah. Which, you know, this has been fun to do it online.
I liked it.
I keep saying online.
Everything's online.
Live. It's kind of interesting to see people react to it. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe the YouTube video won't get as much love anymore, but we'll see how that goes.
That's fine. I mean,
it's fine. Yeah. Okay.
I think we're gonna end it there. Thank you everyone for watching and coming to the stream. Thank you guys very, very much.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed it, go check out our YouTube. We have this podcast on every week. Comes out Sunday morning. We also do other videos and eventually move. No, I'm not going to move. We have other videos there too. Mostly gameplay, but there's some stuff in the works that's going to be beyond gameplay. So be on the lookout for that.
And there's this series.
And there's this series. Yeah. And
maybe next time we'll have an interview.
If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
I'm not moving to West Coast Turbo. Sorry. It's too far.
Oh no, I didn't. I gotta play the outro music. No, there we go.
Oh, nice, smooth transition.